Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm here with Javier and we are going to be talking about Windows. Yeah, Tech Talks again. You're back at Tech Talks. So yeah, we're going to just go to Adobe Draw here. We're just going to wait for it to load. Okay, it's loaded and we're going to write Windows here first. Okay. Why do people like Windows? So Javier, if I'm not wrong, you use Windows, right?
Well, my mom uses Windows.
Yeah.
My computer is Asus.
Yeah, Asus, that's the point. Any company that's not Apple, or most companies that are not Apple, they, like for example Acer, they all use
I'm
Windows.
using Asus.
Oh, you're using Asus. Yeah, anyways, Asus also runs Windows. Is yours a desktop?
It's a laptop.
Okay, so for Asus, I would infer it as Windows 10 if it is a newer Gen 1. So yeah, Windows 10. Okay.
Although, wait, let me check my mother's computer.
No, it's not really necessary. It's probably Windows, okay, in this.
It's Windows 7.
It's Windows 7, yeah, okay. Windows 7, it's last gen's operating system, but you can update it to Windows 10, or even better, in a few weeks' time, they'll be releasing Windows 11. It's a totally new thing. I already have some videos covering that. Go check those out, okay? So what's so special about Windows? Okay, 80% of the world uses Windows. So 80% users Windows. This is kind of amazing. 10% Chromebooks, 2% Linux, 8% macOS. So Javier, you're the majority in that sense, where most people will be using Windows than other operating systems, as Windows, according to people, are how do I say it? Like, people think that it's similar to Linux in the sense where you got more freedom. Like I've covered
That's a
before.
question.
Yeah.
This survey, who made it?
This operating system.
No, like, it has to be a survey, right? Like, people had to make a survey so that they can determine like 80% of the world's population uses Windows.
Yeah, that's another thing. Remember last time we were talking about open source and closed source, right? And privacy, right?
Yeah, I definitely remember.
Yeah, okay. So this is closed source. When it's closed source, Microsoft publicly said it in the terms and conditions, they will be collecting your data. So they can tell the amount of people using Windows. Mac OS is also closed source. So it also takes your data. So it also tracks your amount. And for Chrome OS, it's also closed source. They also take your data. But we don't know what they use it for. They could be using it for good. They could be using it for bad. The only one that's not closed source is AOSP and Linux. These two are both open source. Depending on the distributions. Yeah. So that is one of the important factors about Windows. It's closed source. You can't see the code, I guess. It doesn't affect much people because unless you are really afraid that the government is going to track you down or something, you'll be fine with Windows. You won't be needing to be changing to Linux anytime soon. But preferably, I use Linux more often than Windows. So yeah. Anyways,
you also use MacBook.
Yeah, I use macOS as well. macOS is a different story. We'll be covering that another time. So yeah, we're just gonna cover.
Stay tuned for Tech Talk.
Yeah, stay tuned for Tech Talks. Definitely check out our previous episode where we were talking about Linux. It was great. Anyways, now we are just gonna continue.
Smash the like button and don't destroy your devices.
Yeah, smash the like button and do not destroy devices. Yeah, definitely important. But okay, anyways, now we are gonna be talking more about Windows because there are different versions. I'm gonna list you a few Windows versions, JV. Tell me if you have heard any of them before. Okay. Windows XP. We have 3.1, 7, 8.1, and 10. These are some of the major ones. You have heard about 7 and 10. Have you heard about 8.1?
That's a question.
Yeah.
Does it mean like when the number increases means it's newer?
Not really true, because there is a certain Windows, right? It's called Windows ME Millennium Edition, and there's another one, Windows 2000, and Windows 2000 is made in the year 2000, and Windows 2000 is not better than Windows 10. Yeah, because it's not really in order, and there are some rare ones like Windows XP, you have MS-DOS, this kind, they are all special naming sequence. We have Windows Vista. Vista is known as the worst Microsoft operating system. 8.1, the second worst. XP and 7 hailed the king of all operating systems. I'm not even kidding. These two are the best. People use Windows 7 till this day, even though it's out of support, because Windows 7 has the most amount of privacy according to user
I
opinion.
guess
So
that's why
yeah,
my mom uses it.
yeah, because it's more secure and everything. Windows 10, according to users' opinions, not according to factual, Windows 10 takes more of your data, and when you're trying to do a Windows update, they force upon you. So it forces upon you. And Windows
Uh,
8.1, yeah,
for the Windows 10, do you conduct the survey or do you get intelligence on the internet?
yeah, it's from the internet. Because people usually left comments, statistics, how they feel about this certain operating system altogether. I collected the data, checked through. Yes, more people prefer Windows 7 as people are very, very reluctant to change. And Windows 8.1,
Isaiah,
yeah,
continue explaining. I need to go for one.
you need to go what? Okay, I don't know what just happened. Anyways, I'm just gonna continue talking about this first while Javier offs his camera for a moment, I guess. We are just gonna continue with this first. Windows, we have XP and 3.1 and 8.1, as 3.1 is the oldest version. It's older than, I mean, yeah, it's one of the oldest. 3.1, guys. It's usually, if I'm not wrong, it was in the 1990s. So yeah, it's kind of old. I cannot write here. So yeah, I guess I just write here. It's in the 1990s for this one. So yeah, Windows is also very unique in that sense where it's very different from macOS and Linux. It has no sudo, so sudo is not a thing. It's only in macOS and Linux. It also only uses PowerShell and not terminal, which is not necessarily very different.
The sudo refer to pseudocode.
No, pseudocode is spelled with a P. Pseudocode. So yeah, pseudocode. If you don't understand what Javier is trying to refer to, pseudocode.
Wait, let me try to explain this one.
Yeah, we'll let Javier try to explain.
So basically a pseudocode is basically a code in English. So basically you write it out. Like for example, if you're trying to code something, like program something for the AI, then you write out the instructions. Yeah, that's about what a pseudocode is.
Yeah.
Did I get it right?
Yes, you got it right somewhat. But yeah, he's mostly right in the sense where you write it in not programming languages. For example, you can write it in English, Chinese, and your own language. Yeah. So you don't really have to write in like print statements. You can do, instead of writing if 10 more than 20, you can write if the amount of cookies is more than 20. So yeah, JV is correct on pseudo code, but yeah, this pseudo is referring to master. Hence, when you're trying to install and like you play games, Javier,
Yeah,
you download apps, you do, right?
definitely.
Yeah, you install apps sometimes. So on Linux, there is a way of installing it called using sudo apt-get. Apt-get is the package manager. Actually, apt is the package get manager. Get is just the one you use. So yeah, apt, you can use apt, or you can use parmac. You can use what else? You got parmac and you got, yeah, just others. Okay, these two are the main one. Pacman and APT. So, and I mean, you also got PKG. I mean, these are the few main ones. I mean, sorry. Android uses PKG if you use Terminix. So yeah, that's also kind of similar. So yeah, if you want to install apps, you use sudo. Sudo gives you master permission over your computer, but to do that, you need a root password. So yeah, to get a root password, for example, your root password is like my root password. I'm just gonna tell you guys because they're virtual machines. They're just like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yeah, 1 2 3 4 5
I
6.
see.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate more? What is a root password?
Okay, let me go get a new layer since we are gonna be talking about a different topic. What is a root password? Okay, give me a moment. I don't expect Windows people to be familiar with this. I mean, if you use Windows only, you probably will know it's root password, but root password is the password you need whenever you use the word sudo, or you need something that needs elevated access. Yeah, in Windows, you just use your password, your normal login password. For root password, in Linux, you can use your normal password, except that you have a choice for it to be different. It's the exact same thing like what a password does. So when you install apps, for example, if you go to the Play Store, you install apps, you also need your fingerprint ID if you turn that feature on. So sudo also does that. But if you're too lazy, for example, you need for the whole amount of code, you all need sudo. You cannot just do sudo on every line. You'll be typing your password like a few hundred times, for example, if you need root access. You do sudo su. This will give you continuous access in this continuous window. Like, it's a window, Javier?
Mean house windows?
No, in the window, in the sense that it's like, for example, this here is a window. You can see it. This is a window and you can close it. That's window.
Oh, that kind of window. So it's like a tab, right?
Yeah, that's a tab. Yeah, we can phrase it as it's a tab. So yeah,
Oh,
so
what's
that
sudo
whole
su?
sudo gives you master password forever in that window slash tab till you close it. Then you will no longer have that permission until you run this in another window again. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's the difference between sudo su and root password?
No, sudo is not a password. Sudo, when you run this code in the terminal, it will ask you for the root password, right? So when it asks you for the root password, you enter it, you forever do not need to enter the word sudo before installing apps anymore in that terminal. You don't have to do that anymore. You can just type in apt-get without this thing. So you can do sudo apt without having to use the word sudo anymore. You can just app something, then you immediately get it because you already run it on top. You
So
won't have to rerun it
basically,
again.
you need the root password to run sudo su.
Yes, then you don't have to enter your root password anymore if you want to install apps. So when you install another apps, but you already did sudo su, you won't have to put sudo in front of apt. You can just run apt-get, then it'll immediately work.
So you just need to type the root password once.
Yeah, if you run sudo su and you type in your root password, you get forever root access to anything. So you can install apps without passwords anymore in that window only, that specific one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're actually going to go back to Windows now, since that we went a bit off topic. That's Windows, because that's Linux, because technically Linux and Mac OS. Okay, just make myself clear in case you guys question that in the comments. So yeah, because Windows here, they don't use terminals. They use PowerShell here, and they have cprompt, MS-DOS, but yeah. Anyways, they stopped using MS-DOS a long time ago to back Windows. They started using Windows NT, which is the newer versions. And I do have virtual machines if you guys want me to show you guys in the next video. I guess we can make a part 2 to this if you guys want as well. So yeah, these are the main few
That
things
would be
about Windows.
interesting.
Yeah. Gavia, let me just talk about this a bit because it's kind of new topic and we're gonna add a new layer. I've talked about this in a lot of videos, like 3 videos just covering this, but you're gonna briefly mention it. Windows 11.
Oh,
You know,
this.
yeah?
Like this, you made a video on screening the live event, right?
Yeah, I made a video on streaming the live event.
You should watch that.
Yeah. there was the leaked version. I also talked about the leaked version and the minimum requirements to run Windows. So guys, go check that video out. If not, we are just gonna briefly mention it here. Jay, you're using Windows 10 and Windows 7 right now, right? You have one Windows 7, one Windows 10, right?
I'm not sure if I will Windows 10.
Yeah, if it's Asus, it's probably Windows 10, but okay. If you have
If
Windows
it
10,
is Intel Core i5 10th generation.
10th generation is one of the newer CPUs, if I'm not wrong. I can go and check. It's an Intel i5 10th gen, which is, we can check the release date. Then we can from there tell the Windows version, because it's released on 27th May in 2019. Okay, it's probably somewhere in 2019. So as you can tell, Windows 10 is released in 2015. So from that prediction, we can tell it runs Windows 10 and probably not Windows 7.
Isaiah,
Yeah.
is Intel the company that installed stuff in the computer or made the computer?
Great point. Asus made the computer. Asus goes to Intel to buy the
Microprocessor.
CPU. Yeah, the processor. Then these are the companies providing the parts. Is Intel the only sticker on your computer? Is there any other stickers?
No, but there's an imprint that just say Sonic Master.
Yeah, that
That's
is
it.
the brand of computer Asus makes. Anyways, when you hear Sonic Master, we can tell they could be getting graphics cards from NVIDIA. Suddenly focus for NVIDIA. Never mind.
Is
NVIDIA.
that Wii?
What?
No, I thought that was Wii.
No. NVIDIA and AMD. No clue. Okay. NVIDIA, AMD, they make their own graphics processing units, GPU, and you always have Intel trying to get a part of the market share as well. Oh yes, and I nearly forgot this, but let's not forget Apple's hard work in making the M1 chipset with integrated graphics. So this is technically under CPU, but it has integrated graphics like Intel does. So yeah. Okay, so now let's talk about Windows 11. Yeah, since we really concluded that you use Windows 10, you should upgrade to Windows 11 when it comes out, because Windows 11, it has new features. You use an Android phone.
Isaiah,
Yeah.
I'm already getting a new computer soon, like the PLD.
Yes, the school given computer, right?
Yeah, you're also getting one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the
So I don't need
problem. The
any.
school will not allow you to update to Windows 11.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because
But
yeah,
I don't think I need to update. Like
you don't have to update, but it's a free update, so you should update.
yeah.
Because
If
we are
you
now going to
can,
talk
then you
about.
go update lah.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't use Windows.
Yeah.
Okay, never
And
mind.
you use Windows.
Hear this part, I'll persuade you to update. Trust me, okay? You know, it's the most important thing that attracts people to use Windows 11 nowadays. They
It's
support.
futuristic.
No, it supports Android apps. Wait, I don't even need that colon there. Okay, Android apps. It has just been ported through the Amazon App Store. So now you get to play phone games. For example, this is my Mi 11 here. You can play these games on your phone onto your computer now. Straight direct through the Amazon App Store. And which is also built in to the Windows App Store. I mean, the Microsoft Store. And yeah, this is one of the greatest features yet to be announced, but obviously Microsoft does not stop there. With the new Xbox Pass, we have the newest and greatest, according to them, Auto HDR, which is very good
What's
considering that
HDR?
HDR, how do I explain this? It's like it makes your screen and graphics brighter and like more vibrant color. Not vibrant is when you go into P3 color modes, but yeah, it makes it more bright in that sense. Yeah, like for example, some phones have HDR10 support as well and HDR10 plus.
So is it like something like when you take photos, the resolution,
No,
the resolution increases. Like
no,
that.
the resolution does not increase. That really depends on the camera lens itself. This HDR, it also depends on the camera lens, but it depends on the type. So it does not affect the resolution at all. It just affects the brightness most of the times. Yeah. So yeah, Microsoft also added this feature, but the next feature they add, we can say it angered some people. Okay. We have
Chromebook?
split. Yeah.
No, I thought it's my Chrome.
Okay. Split screen, and I spelled split screen wrongly. Perfect. Okay, screen SCR.
Is that R?
Yeah, SCREEN. Yeah. Okay.
I think you failed the English test.
No, I did not. Okay. Anyways, I'm just gonna write this neater a bit. Give me a moment, guys. Okay. While I rewrite this, I'm just gonna talk about what is people angry about this feature. It's like, great, you got one monitor, but now you got four screens, right? Because the splitting arrangement is either like this and exactly the window shape. You can split your screen like this. So you got one app here, 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 one app here. You can use so many apps at the same time. Like you can use this. I mean, this is its own thing. So yeah.
They're not supposed to be screens.
Yeah, those are meant to be screens. Don't blame my drawing, okay? They're meant to be squarish, okay? Yeah, squarish, okay. Yeah, so yeah, like this. Then we got, this is one display here, like here. My drawing is awful. This is display one, this is display two. Then, or you can do 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Or in certain arrangements, you can arrange it in different styles depending on what you want. And Microsoft claimed it to be the first of its kind. Turns out it is not the first of its kind. And if I'm not wrong, I could be wrong on this point, but I'm quite sure I'm correct. Pop OS, which I'm going to be covering real soon, like tomorrow, or maybe the following day, Pop OS has really had this feature of this kind of split screen, which made a lot of Linux users, because Pop OS is a Linux distro again. It's a Linux distro, made a lot of Pop OS users furious, like just blow their heads out. Okay, seriously. They're kind of pissed off. Very pissed off.
Wait. So they added Pop OS to Windows 11.
No, they copied Pop OS and claimed that they were the first in making it.
Isn't that plagiarism?
Yeah, that's plagiarism. And no, yeah, that is the point. Linux is open source. If I'm not wrong, the foundation cannot do much about it since all their code is open source. And if Windows steal it, their code is closed source and nobody knows. So that is the problem.
So basically, Linux has no choice but to allow this to happen.
No, I mean, the people are very furious. So Microsoft probably has to take back their claims on being the first and change it to the second, I guess. If not, Microsoft, a lot of people will hate them. I don't know. That's why. So yeah, they might have to take back their claims in that sense. So yeah, this is probably most about Windows 11. I mean, there's a lot more other features that I'll be probably talking about soon when the actually not leaked version releases. If I'm not wrong, I'm just gonna head over to Microsoft's website right now. Okay. I'm not gonna show you guys because it's on my left screen, and yeah, Windows 11, it should be available if you're an insider. If I'm not wrong, it's really released if you're an insider. But yeah, I'm also an insider, but it depends on what type of insider you are. If you are let me think. If you are insider program. Yeah, if you're a developer insider, you'll be able to get it earlier than normal insider program. Like, yeah, besides the normal insider programs. So yeah, those, you guys will be getting those first if you're a developer, and you guys should go check it out. It's awesome. I really tried the leaked version, and I'm also an insider. So yeah, I will be making a video about it soon. Yeah, by the way, this is not the only split screen layouts, there's a ton more, but this is all we'll be covering for today. So yeah, we are probably done for this video. If you guys like it, please leave a like, subscribe, smash the like button, and don't break your devices. And if you guys like this,
if you really don't like the video, leave some feedback in the comments so that we can improve in our next videos.
Yes, please leave a comment if you do not really like this video. We'll try to improve in the next video. And I hope you guys like this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, do not smash your screen. I hope to see you guys in the next video.
No,
Bye.
not just do not smash us. Protect
Yeah,
everything,
yeah, just don't smash.
especially the batteries and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Thank you guys so
Okay.
much for
Bye.
watching. Bye.